Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to race number 15, Chase race number 1 of the Mountain Dew Voltage Cup Series here in season number 5. Could we see a two-time Cup champion? The only driver in the chase that has a shot at doing that is Zachary Rogers. He is the only champion that is in this season's chase. Greg Lyons not in the chase. Nico Tringali, Michael Amato didn't make the chase either. So season 3 champ Zachary Rogers is in the chase. Now, your pole sitter for today's race is a fellow chaser. That is Micah Kidney. He is one of the drivers that managed to make it in via points. Scott Greeny, part-timers, going to start second. Then Alan Cavanero and Michael Cavanero, another part-timer there, starting fourth. Michael Parker, who's in the chase, will start fifth, along with Chris Corando, who starts sixth. There's another part-timer there. Stephanie Vanas, Nico Tringali in row 4, with Nicholas Samudio and Adam Rogers in row number 5. Other chasers include Cody Russell starting in 15th. Robert Rogers starts 18th. Max Newell starting 19th. Cameron Gaddu starts 22nd. Another part-timer, Colby Alf, starts 23rd. John Linares will start 25th. Connor Breton will start 28th. Allison Rogers starts 31st. Michael Neal 32nd. Michael Santos will start 36th. Benjamin Tilton 37th. Sam Rogers 39th. Zachary Rogers 41st. And Dylan Young 42nd. So the two drivers that got 2 wins in the regular season, Sam Rogers and Zachary Rogers, start on the last row on the inside line, so they will try to work their way up through the front. These guys will have to pit around lap 18 to 20. So it should be a very interesting race as these drivers move off a pit road, get ready to start the chase. Also, Eric Powers, I forgot about him. He starts 12th. So we get ready to go racing here. 32 laps of action. One other chase driver forgot. Allison Rogers starts 31st. As the pace car pulls off pit road, we got 3 part-timers in the right lane. Green flag is out here at Daytona. And it looks like Michael Parker is going to lead the first lap here at Daytona. He leads the first chase lap. And these guys are already 3 wide all over the place. Part-timers in this race include the 3 that made the All-Star, which are Michael Cavanero, Scott Greeny, and Ryan Shea. Others include Colby Alves, Chris Corando, and I forget the other one. They are 3. Oh, Nathan Rogers. They are 3 wide all over the place back here. As Michael Parker leads, this is the best way to start the chase, would be to win it. Last season we had Peggy Bowling win at Michigan. That was the opener last season. She was a chaser. She had gotten in without winning the race. But Michael Parker, we know, won at Dover. Every race winner has made the chase this season. Unlike last season, Karen Vieira did not make it. Here comes Michael Amato. You know, Michael Amato won the All-Star race at Pensacola. That was his first race he had won in a while. Even though it was not a points event, he has yet to win a points race in a long time. But he's up here in third. As they're pretty single file to double wide up front. As now Vanas will look down to pass the 6. But Michael Amato's on the bottom But Alv's giving the 30 some draft help. Here comes Frank Hopkins. So these drivers are doing a pretty good job of keeping it double wide, single wide. Now Dylan Young has lost the draft. He did start last, and it looks like he just did not get in line in time, and he has lost the draft, so he will need a caution. But it seems they only kind of wreck when they go to pit road. As Michael Amato takes the lead, Frank Hopkins. Then we got chaser Cameron Gaddu down there in third. You see Colby Alves in that 9 car. This is his first Cup race, I believe. Oh no, Chris Carando's making his second or third one, I think. Michael Cavanero's been doing a very good job in the part-timer series. Tony Vieira currently leads the points in that series, and we will see those guys back at Old Spice next week. That's right, we're going to Old Spice. What a great track for the chase. We only have 3 road course races in the chase this season. Last season we did have 4. That's Cameron Gaddu now to the bottom looking for the race lead. He's got Peyton Goodwin behind him. Now, nobody wrecked while racing. Everybody was wrecking. The only wreck we had was the Code Red Series race when they went to come to pit road. And Cameron Gaddu came flying in. Cameron Gaddu's in a good position to possibly win 2 championships this season. The last driver that did that, Benjamin Tilton, back when Voltage Cup was in Season 3, Benjamin Tilton won the Trucks and the Code Red Series championship. As here comes Nicholas Samudio, one of those rookies, really good rookies that was racing on points, did not make it in. Trying to get Hendrick a victory, though. The last time Hendrick came to Daytona at night, this 88 car was the winner. That was in season number 2. Logan Scott won that race. And now they are 3 wide all over the place as Dylan Young is still the last place car as he has lost the draft. Not the way he wanted to start the chase, I'm sure. Here comes Steve Cavallo and Benjamin Dion. These 2 are Daytona 500 winners. Dion Season 1, Cavallo Season 2. And Cavallo won the Code Red Series race last night. So he could be looking to go 2 for 3. Or 2 for 2 since he doesn't race in trucks. But Sam Rogers, we see the 38 for now on the bottom behind Michael Nail. He has made his way to the front after starting 39th. Michael Naylor started way back there as well. Naylor was the most consistent driver in the regular season. As these guys are going to complete lap number 9. We are a quarter of the way through tonight's event. We're going to take a little break here, and we'll be back for some more racing action in a little bit. Back here at Daytona on lap number 11, Peggy Bowling in the lead. Stated before the chase that, and I think we just had a crash. I think we did. Did we have a crash? Caution flag is out, yes. We'll get back to Peggy Bowling before, but these drivers might come down the pit road. But let's see what happened. Dylan Young's coming up to the scene of the crash. Oh, Stephanie Vanas has heavy damage. Connor Breton's involved. Colby Alves has damage. Everybody else seems to have done okay. Looks like a pretty small crash. Just the 29 and the 30, and looks like Stephanie Vanas' day is done. I would expect all of these drivers to come down the pit. Now, before we go check the crash, now, Peggy Bowling stated before this chase, she will retire unless 2 things are accomplished, and that is win a race and finish top 25 in points. She wants both of those things accomplished. And, otherwise, she will retire, and we could expect a new face on that 43 Ford. Anyway, let's see what happened to Stephanie Vanas and Connor Breton. So here you go. Connor Breton's got a good chance to move down, but Carol Morton just had a great run. And he's looking. It looks like he might have gotten a little loose down there and gets down into the 47. You know you hit the apron, you'll lose all that grip. And he'll come straight back up. Robert Rogers does a good job hitting the brakes here. Colby House barely gets clipped. And then Vanasse just had nowhere to go. I think Robert Rogers might have clipped the 29 a little bit. I see some hood damage on his car. But what a break for Dylan Young, though. Dylan Young was probably going to get caught sooner or later. Well, this is a huge break for the 2 car. But Stephanie Manasse's day is done. I don't know about Connor Breton. But let's take an on board with Chaser Zachary Rogers. As we ride on board with the Season 3 champ, seeing the crash through his eyes. Just a great job getting through that crash. Let's get the restart. Let's get ready to go back. Green flag racing here at Daytona. It's going to be 17 laps to go. Stephanie Manasse out of the race. Robert Rogers out of the race. Coming off a pit road, Carol Morton. And somebody else made some small contact, and Robert Rogers goes right into the back of Carol Morton, so he is done. Top 10 rundown: Peggy Bowling, Sean Harple, Nathan Rogers, Frank Hopkins, John Linares, Max Newman, Ryan Shea, Eric Powers, Michael Beeson, and Michael Santos. Green flag is back out. 17 laps to go here in the Coke Zero 400. And we know Nicholas Samudio had stayed out originally, and then he came to pit again. And see, he's trying to get by Cavallo here along the outside and possibly Connor Breton. I don't know if the 88 would be able to hold on. Somebody up here is slow. I don't know who it is. Somebody slowed these drivers up. And it was Carol Morton did not come in to fix her back end damage, and it seems she is slower than these other drivers. So that's going to separate the field a bit. Meanwhile, Peggy Bowling still in the race lead here after the restart. Trying to get what I would believe would be her, I think, 5th career victory, because she won in the chase last season twice. It's either 5th or 6th. I can't recall. I think it's 5th. Nathan Rogers looking for his 3rd career victory. Sean Harple would be looking for his 1st, I think. Yeah, his 1st. Eric Powers, Max Newworth, teammates, 2 chasers coming up through here to the front. Look at them draft together. These guys are fast. Harpo's going to look for 2nd here. Powers and Newworth going with. Woo, those 2 are fast. Look at them flying up there. A top 5 breakaway. And then a huge pack behind them. As we're starting to lag again. I don't know why. Did not lag in the trucks or the Code Red race. Something with this computer. And it's even worse at Daytona because we're already low on frames per second as it is. Anyway, here comes Nathan Rogers on the bottom. Bowling with the block. So Bowling's still going to lead, but here comes Eric Powers, Cameron Gaddu, and Michael Naylor. As there's Carol Morton, who's clearly slow. She's not even barely hitting 200 miles per hour. Dion Colby House and Nicholas Samudio and Michael Cavanero all going to suffer. As they're starting to single to double file it out here. But Bowling, Nathan Rogers, and Eric Powers not giving up the top 3 spots here. Now Cameron Gaddu below the 65 with 12 laps to go here at Daytona. Okay, this is getting annoying now. That's lagging even more. Now it's lagging every turn, and it's just getting really annoying. Bowling still leads. Nathan Rogers second. Naylor up to third. Gadu trying to hold on to fourth, but Michael Amato is already below him. And they're going to catch Carol Morton, and it's pretty much going to affect who wins. They could catch Cavallo or Connor Brian as well. Lyons is down pit road. No idea why. Damn it, lag. Bowling's still in the lead. She's been holding the lead since the restart. As Naylor moves up to second. Now Nathan Rogers had been in second. But oh, here we go. They're going to catch Carol Morton. Bowling is just going to hit the brakes. Tried to go high. Is not going to work. Now she's going low. And now Brenda Rogers is underneath looking for the race lead. And Carol Martin is blocking every lane. What the heck is she doing? Goodwin's going to get underneath her here. But the middle lane is blocked pretty much. This is going to stretch the field way out. As Brenda Rogers leads, we're going to take a quick break and be back for more racing action. Back here at Daytona, Brenda Rogers continuing the lead. Now they're going to catch Steve Cavallo. Bowling's looking to come back to the front. They're 3 wide. How will Cavallo make this work? He's just going to block Brenda Rogers. Whoa! Beats it! Oh, there they go. Eric Powers is flipping. Caution flag's going to wave. Oh, here we go. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my gosh. Cavallo just caused a big one. Oh, Carol Morton gets involved. Peter Sands, Scott Greeny, Sean Harper was involved. They're wrecking all over the place. Holy crap. And the lag was supreme on that one. Your race leader is Peggy Bowling again. We're going to have a restart, I can guarantee that, but holy crap. Sam Rogers, Cavallo, Peter Sands, Naylor, Harper, Alves, Galligan, Eric Powers, Carol Morton, Greeny. Alan Cavanero's got heavy damage. It was just a huge, huge wreck. And the lag is really annoying the crap out of me now. Well, let's see what caused a little bit more in depth of this second caution. The big one. Excuse me. All right, you see what happens here. So Cavallo's going to go up to the 42. Now, Beeson, Cavallo thinks he's clear, but Beeson just comes right into him and down into the 65 of Eric Powers, and they're just going to rise up the track here. Brenda Rogers know where to go. Here goes Eric Powers. Eric Powers starts to flip. Nico Tringali and Nathan Rogers got a little loose up here. It looks like they held on to it. Oh, nope, they didn't. Nico Tringali ended up getting loose. There's Michael Naylor getting involved. And then we saw Sean Harple came in. Just nowhere to go. Trying to go down, but Eric Powers comes down. Oh, man. Cavanero was involved. Look at Sam Rogers, good airborne here. Just T-bones Cavallo, and then Corando comes in, and look at the 38 gets some air. Dylan Young's going to hit the 25. John Linares Cody Russell's trying to avoid on the top. This is where Carol Morton comes in. He's going to slim to the 14. Sliding. Just going to miss the 54. And Peter Sands and Scott Greeny had nowhere to go here. You see, just going to slam into the 47. Greeny nowhere to go. Look at the 12 car get air. That's just crazy. Let's take a little bit more of a look at what happened to Naylor here. So Naylor got in the Tringali. And then it looks like Alves just has nowhere to go. Alves is going to slam to the 10. And Galligan just slams into the 16. That is a huge crash. We got some onboards to take here, guys. What a huge crash. And I wish I didn't have this goddamn lag! Let's ride on board with Michael Beeson first. I see Beeson pretty much is going to see this whole crash. Holy crap. On board with Eric Powers now. That was a crazy ride for Eric Powers. On board with Austin Alves. There's nowhere for him to go. On board with Sean Harple. Yeah, that's a pretty big wreck for him. On board with Sean Galligan. Oh, he was just trying to get through and he had nowhere to go when Alves hit the 10. On board with Michael Naylor. Tough break for him. Lastly, on board with Steve Carvalho. Thank goodness for the safety these cars have. Let's get back to the restart. We're going to get ready to go back green flag racing. We have 3 laps to go and the green flag drops. Drivers now out of the race. Steve Carvalho, Carol Morton, Peter Sands. Chasers Dylan Young, Sam Rogers, Michael Naylor, along with non-chaser Sean Harple. Scott Greeny, chaser Eric Powers. And then Austin Alves, Brenda Rogers, Sean Galligan, and Alan Cavanero. Greg Lyons is a lap down because he had made a pit stop. Besides that, we still have 26 drivers on the lead lap. Your top 10 rundown. Coming back to green, Peggy Bolin looking to win the chase opener again, this time as not as a chaser. Ryan Shane second is a part-timers driver. Could be looking to get a full-time ride in that 15 Toyota next season. Zachary Rogers is third. Micah Kidney fourth. Cameron Gaddu fifth. Those 3 are chasers. Nolan Bergeron 6th, Nathan Rogers 7th, Michael Amato 8th, Peyton Goodwin 9th, and Michael Parker's 10th. Other chasers, Michael Santos is 13th, Allison Rogers 15th, Benjamin Tilton 16th, Cody Russell 18th, Max Newworth 19th, John Linares 20th. And Connor Breton's 26th. And I wish this lag would go away. Oh my god. 3 more laps to deal with it. Then I'm restarting the mother goddamn computer. It's because I was on the internet on it before I went and did this race, even though I put it back on airplane mode. Anyway, pace car down the pit road. 3 laps to go in the chase opener. Who will win the Coke Zero 400? Zachary Rogers, Micah Kidney moving down low. Nope, now Kidney's all the way down low. Micah Kidney to the bottom for second. Micah Kidney's trying to get up to the front, trying to get his first win of the season. Nolan Bergeron, Nathan Rogers, and others moving up here to the front as well. 2 laps to go at the line. Bowling's trying with all her might to hang on. She did it for that last restart. Bergeron down low looking for second. Michael Amato's looking for third. Bowling trying to hold on. If these guys keep fighting for second, it's going to work. She's starting to pull away a little bit here. As they come out of turn 4. White flag, 1 more lap, but here comes Nolan Bergeron. Will Nolan make a move? White flag in the air here at Daytona. Coming out of turn 2, making a move. There goes Amato on the bottom. He's looking for second. Bergeron's pushing the 43. As they come through turns 3 and 4. Coming to the checkered flag. Peggy Bowling's going to win the chase opener again. She wins the Coke Zero 400 at Daytona. And that just shows she had a strong race car. Nolan Bergeron will come home second. Michael Amato third. Ryan Shea fourth. Cameron Gaddu, highest chaser, will finish 5th. Zachary Rogers 6th. Adam Rogers 7th. Micah Kidney 8th. Michael Parker 9th with Nathan Rogers 10th. Other chasers, Michael Santos 13th. Allison Rogers 14th. Benjamin Tilton 15th. Connor Breton 22nd. John Linares 23rd. Max Neuwirth 24th. And Cody Russell 26th. Hope you guys enjoyed tonight's race. We'll see you guys next weekend at Old Spice for the first road course up the Chase. That should be a fun weekend.